There's a special magic that happens in a musical experience that I've found over the years. There's this trust, there's this build that happens without even saying anything, and therefore it becomes easier to share experiences. It seems to cut time in half. If we were having conversations about stories, it might take a long time to get to something that was deeper or something that's hard to share. But if we have this mutual music connection and there's something else that references it, just like if you have a lyric in a song and someone can say, well, I actually felt like this artist sharing this lyric and this is my story. That kind of happens faster when you have that third thing in the triangle because there's something else to reference. It's not just our conversation. And there's just a deeper trust that happens quicker. And also a reference point that also helps people explain things comparing to the music that they hear.
One of the things that obviously stands out is the way you open shows with sort of the mantra and the sort of centering exercise.
Yep.
Küf, like since you're the one speaking the words, where did the impetus to do that come from? And like, what's the importance of that for you and for both of you? But, you know, again, since you're speaking the words, I'm curious as to your initial perspective.
The original idea came from, so at a certain point, we were playing a lot of yoga classes.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes closing a yoga class, they'll have this thing, is it
Savasana.
Savasana?
Yeah.
And then they'll be saying some things to take you out of the class. And that always felt like a really calm and like grounding space. And with us being on the road so much, like sometimes we just jump into shows and it's just moving. So as much as it's for the audience as well, it's a moment for us to just breathe before we jump into the set and just set a mood for everyone. And also it's great for dialing in on the sound before the actual show starts. So it's like a mix of a lot of things, but the main thing it is like grounding and a moment to just relax before jumping into the show.